Hey there, I'm not going to be editing this video. I'm just going to upload this video completely unedited so you can see all of the pauses and breaks and errors I usually make when a video isn't edited. I just thought I'd pop on here to have a little chat because my computer doesn't have a webcam, so I can't live stream on YouTube. So instead I just figured, I'd kind of talk into the camera for a little while, completely off the cuff here, completely unscripted. None of my videos are scripted because I like to imbue them with a certain authenticity, a certain spontaneity. I find that my thoughts flow easily when I don't have to stick to a script. So yeah, this video is just completely unedited. I thought I'd address the rumors and just kind of, give some update. I'm trying to be as authentic as possible, kind of, be real with you here, kind of level with you here. When I started Nicholas Comics, the reason I chose to sell my comics through the mail is because I think the mail is a great way to kind of initiate an open discussion and just, kind of chat friendly like. And I knew, of course, before going into the internet, all the way back in like 2017, that, some areas of it were toxic. I expected that. I didn't expect to be involved with and have to engage on a daily basis with so many toxic people, but I knew that the internet wasn't the best for like open discussion. So that's why I like the mail. I thought, people would write me, I'd write back, have a friendly exchange, a really nice civil exchange, and I could start a little mail order fan club going, send out exclusive perks and all this fun stuff. That's been slow. It's been like 3 years, It's taken a while to cultivate a decent sized fan base, but hey, you're here. You're watching this video right now. My videos now get about 50 views each on average. That's amazing. I just thought, to think that like 50 people around the world are enjoying my content, that really means a lot to me. And, I'm just kind of tired. It's like 12:30 or something. But yeah, I just thought I'd talk openly, because there are some people who just really do not have the best handle on what's going on, and I'd like to just assure you that my only real goal here on the internet and making content is to make people happy. That's all I want to do, is to spread positive vibes and positivity and make some fun content that we can all enjoy and have a good time with. I like making content. It's fun. And I understand that, I'm very privileged to live here in the early 21st century with the internet at my fingertips, the World Wide Web at my fingertips. Nonetheless, I do think it's kind of strange, just like how toxic the internet tends to be. And some people, about a week back, were speculating that I was going to go on like a month-long or 3-month-long internet hiatus or something. I'm not going to do that, because I don't think the internet can be toxic enough to make me quit, to make me get off it. I don't think. If I did that, it'd just be letting them win. That's what they want at the end of the day. And if you come across anyone who insults you for being a Nicholas Comics fan, just brush it off. Just, I have to deal with that kind of thing a lot. If anyone insults any facet of your identity or your personal beliefs, just, take it in stride. That's my advice, because I've had to deal with so many attacks on who I am and my autism. It's honestly sad. I feel kind of depressed about the current state of humanity. I mean, I try to increase literacy, by writing all these stories and all this fiction. And in fact, I'm writing nonfiction essays now, just about my personal life, my day-to-day. It's pretty therapeutic. It helps me. And, I think it's sad how, people don't read enough. People should read more. It's a good way to pass the time. And, I mean, I don't dislike the entire internet, obviously, or even 90% of it. There's so many wonderful people out here on the internet. There's so many wonderful websites and fun things, and man, I just love surfing the net and checking everything out, and I wouldn't leave it for anything. I really wouldn't. It's fun, it's fantastic, it's great. I don't know, just the toxicity is kind of bizarre. I kind of wonder how someone's psychiatry would need to be so messed up, someone's psyche to just be that full of spite and anger and just to I don't even really get it. It does make me tired. It tires me out. I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it, but I'm gonna keep going because I think the last thing the internet needs is to be absent, to not have Nicholas comics. I think I'm one of the, really good content producers out here on the internet, and I think it's important that people like me don't give in to people like me stay the course and follow our hearts and follow our dreams and stay true to ourselves. I guess that's what I mean to say at the end of the day. It's very important. Just a little advice again to believe in yourself and believe in what you're doing, and if you keep it up, if you keep going, eventually things will get better. Things have to get better at a certain point. There's a certain point after a long, hard struggle where, you make it through. You see the other side, the sun's shining, rainbows all over, and you're at the finish line. I'm still not there. I'm still not in the best of positions, but I think I'll get there. And yeah, I mean, I just don't know exactly what these people want or think or like that. I really have nothing to say to them much. I just thought I'd mention that, most people don't really get how much effort it takes to draw an entire page of comics and write 1,000 words every day, work on songs, I love it. I love it. It's the only thing that really brings me genuine happiness or fulfillment in life. So I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad you're watching this and you're having a good time. But most people don't really understand what a sacrifice that is, of time and effort and thought. And I put a ton of my mind is just full of ideas. I have so many cool ideas for the future. But yeah, I mean, I guess what I mean to say is that I don't think the internet is the best means for communication. That's why I use the mail. If you want to write me, not even ordering comics, if you just like to chat it up, then just write to Nicholas Cicada, 1424 Columbine Street, number 1, Denver, Colorado, 80206. I like getting, not always just orders. I'd like to get some fan mail, That'd be fun. Some stickers from Europe or something, or, something from Peru or wherever you happen to be. I don't just take orders through comics. You can send lots of stuff here if you want. Send a letter, I'll write back, yeah. I guess I'm not going to stop replying to anyone on the internet, obviously, but yeah. Oh, this is unedited. I was just gonna say, yeah, the internet is, I don't know exactly what it is about the design of the internet, or like the infrastructure which leads to such things going on. I mean, maybe it's just the kind of the mob mentality of it, kind of the, I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, I'm sure there's some college papers written about it. I'm sure there's some academic studies of it. I'm not sure what you'd call exactly what's gone on with me, but just know that, you know, I'm very strong-willed, and my will is indomitable, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, because drawing comics, like I said, brings me a lot of fulfillment and a lot of gratitude, and just a ton of, you know, warm feelings all over. I feel great when I draw a comic. It really feels fun. It really feels like, wow, you know, I created something. I made something from nothing. Just from my own, you know, mental headspace. That's really a great feeling when you finish a comic. Yeah, anyway, if you see any weird theories about stuff floating around, you know, and I'd suggest just, you know, being a little more empathetic in your online behavior, being a little more thoughtful. It definitely leads to a healthier outcome, a healthier mindset. And above all, I'm just grateful for your support. If you're out there and you're enjoying what I'm putting out and enjoying what I'm making and what I bring to the table, seriously, thank you. You know, I've been making videos for like over 3 years at this point, and I've barely got any recognition, and nobody seems to really appreciate it that much. So every nice comment is a real like boost. I really appreciate it. And you know, I kind of try to act as flippant as possible, but it does get to me. It really does. Just the amount of like living hell I've been through on the internet. And I mean, I don't believe in hell, but just the amount of like stuff I've been put through. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to be leaving the internet, like I said, because I don't think the internet should be toxic to the point where people have to voluntarily stop posting on it and stop engaging with it. I think the internet should just kind of be regulated a little better, and maybe, you know, be a little more conscious of what it says and the kind of messages it's spreading. In particular, one message I'd like to kind of talk about is autism acceptance, autism awareness. I think a lot of terrible things are said towards autistic people, such as myself, but really I feel the worst for people who are a little lower functioning than me and you know, can't speak on their own behalf, so I'll speak for them. They deserve respect, and they, you know, deserve a lot of they deserve a lot of admiration for just the, you know, the lives they lead and the stuff they do. And yeah, nothing but respect to every autistic person out there. Autism is great, and yeah, keep going. You know, like I said, it does get better if you just kind of stick with it and stay the course. And yeah, to everyone else, seriously, thank you for watching. If you enjoy what I do, you know, subscribe. Let people know that you enjoy what I do, and you know, there's a lot of other smaller content creators who I'd like to give a shout out to, that I haven't given a shout out to before. I'll give a shout out now. Through Time and Space is one. Really great videos, really cool videos. I'll give a shout out to Nightmare Keys, obviously, keep up the good work. You're doing great. Keep it up. I'll give a shout out to, let me think. Yeah, like I said, lots of small channels. I mean, I'm at, 420, I think, at the time of recording this. So I'm still pretty small, but I think I have enough influence. Go over and subscribe to them. Check out new small content. There's a lot of it. It's very cool. And I'd really like to get to a bigger amount so I can give more shout-outs. Because there's nothing I like more than just giving exposure to people, artists and content creators and people who deserve it. And, being part of something, being part of an artistic movement. That's very satisfying. Anyway, like I said, subscribe if you like it. Usually I don't tell you to subscribe because it sounds kind of needy and kind of cloying. But, if you genuinely enjoy my content, subscribe. I don't have a Patreon or anything, so it's not like you can donate to that. If you want to throw some financial support my way, you can, like I said, write me at Nicholas Cicada, 1424 Columbine Street, number 1, Denver, Colorado, 80206, and buy some of my comics or my tapes or my VHSs. I got a bunch, and they're all really fun, and you'll enjoy them. But yeah, other than that, just subscribe if you like the content and you want to, show that you like the content, and recommend this channel to people. I try putting out a new video every 2 or 3 days, as often as I possibly can, given my really busy schedule. But I try and put something cool out every once in a while. And yeah, that's about it. Didn't really want to just say subscribe, but yeah, overall just kind of wanted to say, stay positive, stay optimistic, and stay true to yourself. Just don't be impulsive. Just kind of chill out. Like I said, I've been writing short little nonfiction essays every day, and it's really helped with my productivity, with my clarity of mind, with my thought process. Just does some good. I can't advise that for everyone, obviously, but it works, kind of, for me anyway. And yeah, that's about it. Like I said, this video is unedited, so it's long enough. And yeah, I'll be seeing you in the next one. And if you are supporting my content, thank you. It really does mean the world to me. And yeah, I'm looking forward to years and years of fun stuff ahead.